What's up guys, today we are back with another video. We will be discussing on how to create a database and with tables to a given requirement by answering the question set number 2. In the question set, I will give you some time to read out the question. Just pause the video and read it. I think you have read the question. So the question states that there is a company called Southern Productions and the board of directors of Southern Production has decided to include their company information, all their company details into a computer software. So the competition was given to the Tilnagatra software, which you work as a senior software engineer. So the team has the company has basically given you you and your team to build up a database to this. So question, there are 4 questions. So the first 3 questions are very simple. So the database name should be Southern Production DB, and there must be 2 tables such as employee table and product table. Employee table stores employee details and the product table stores product details. So the every employee must have a employee register number, first name, last name, gender and a contact number. So all these data are stored as strings. So the data type is varchar, which stands for variable character. And since this is a variable character, we have to assign the maximum length which can be input into the relevant columns. So the employee register number is 10 and the first name last name is 45, gender is 10 and the contact number is 10, which is like 10 digits. So the product table, in the product table we have columns called product ID, product name and brand. Every data type is varchar. So yeah, it's the same as the employee table. So in the 4th question, things is a little bit different. It requires to give us a solution to the data repeat occur in the product table. So the product ID isn't repeated because it is unique to every product, but the product name and the brand tab brand column is repeated because they are not unique. Because for an instance, in brand table, in brand column, suppose we have I'm taking an example here in Sri Lanka. There's a company called Melbourne. I'm Norway sponsored in this video. Suppose there's a company called Melbourne. In Melbourne company, there are products called like Melbourne Biscuit, Kiri, Melbourne Agri and Little Lion. So there are four products under the same brand. So the Melbourne is repeated 4 times with the product ID, with a different product ID. It is just considering that the Melbourne brand in Melbourne Biscuit there is only 1 product, but that is not true. There can be like multiple products here. If you look into here, like savory range, like you get the idea, like there are like 3 products here, like 5 products here, 5 or 6 products. So the data duplication is real. So like at least this is repeated. Melbourne, the brand Maliban is repeated like more than four times. So the to stop this, you have to create a separate brand table with a brand ID and combine those two tables together with a many-to-many relationship, because one product can have many brands, and many products, one brand can have many products. So that's the logic taken into here. So let's just open up MySQL and let's say, let me just drop this table. Okay, so let's go to file, new model, and name our database as Sandhuna DB production, Sandhuna production DB. And let's go to add diagram to add the ER diagram. You can create tables by select by T key on the keyboard. There are like two tables mainly. First we shall answer the first second and the third question. This first question is done. The employee, let's just quickly add the column names for the employee table. So let's just rename this employee, and this is product. Let's just simultaneously provide answers to the second and the third questions. Okay. To add a column, you just click here under the column name, just single click, and give the column name that you want under the column, and the data type should be varchar. Sorry, the data type should be varchar. All letters should be in capital, and inside brackets you need to specify the length of varchar, the data type. So I have given the 10 just as required in here. So let's just create the other tables, other columns. Relevant columns. So in here we have to do another thing, because each column must contain a not each column's value must not contain a null value, because that will create problems for when entering our database. So you have to check the null box next to the primary key, next to selecting the primary key. Okay, and then we are done. Okay, not yet done, because we have like fourth question. Fourth question means you have to give the brand name a separate table. So let's just create that, a table called brand, and we will give this a synthetic primary key, because synthetic primary key to auto increment, because brand name is duplicated. We cannot take the brand name as the primary key. And yeah, and this should be not null. So now it's as the final step, we just need to select the end-to-end, place a new end-to-end identify relationship. Don't worry, we will just make this non-identify at the end. Just select product table and the brand table after selecting this. And if you are done correctly, there will be a new table, and this table will have the name product has brand, because I first select a product and then the brand. And then we have to change the primary keys. We have to deselect the primary keys because this product ID and the brand ID is duplicated. So okay, so, and yeah, we are giving this the primary key because this is so each column above isn't qualified to be the primary key because it duplicates. Yeah, and since the data types has changed, because in here we have the new data type int, because we are using a number as the identification, as the required data type that should be entered to the column. So we have learned two data types today, such as varchar and int. So varchar is when you put a string, input a string, and integer basically means you can input a number. There are a lot of complicated stuff regarding those data types. You can just look at the MySQL documentation, and if you read it, you can get a lot of details about it. So after that, you need to select database to database and forward engineer this to actually create the database, and you just leave this out. Don't change any of this. Click next, and if all things is done, this you can safely exit this. And if you just refresh and search Sandhu production, oh, okay. I have given the name wrong here. I don't know why. Okay, now we have to again do this. Okay, let's see if, yeah, the table has created, the database has created successfully. So this table, this database contains brand, employee, and product. So, and brand has product has brand, which is the many-to-many, which is the table created due to the many-to-many relationship between employee and the product table. So that's about it today guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Share, comment, and like.